Lwanga Evelyn Allen is my name. Depending on where you are, the part of the globe, I would want to welcome you once again to this talk show and to thank you so much for liking our page. Please keep liking us and don't forget to subscribe. It is because of you that you're still here. We've been talking about income generation, and we are still talking about income generation. Last time we were with some young gentlemen, Happy and Gerard, talking about network marketing and e-commerce. We talked at length about network marketing, how it has improved people's lives, how people have been able to leave legacies and also build their dreams, fulfill their dreams through network marketing. And I believe you were blessed and you are making up your mind to come and join network marketing. We tackled a little bit on e-commerce, and I promised you that would talk more about it at length. Today, I don't have Gerard and I don't have Happy, but I have a very seasoned ambassador of e-commerce in CHY here in Kampala, Uganda, and he's the one with whom we are going to be talking about e-commerce. Let me ask him to say hi to you and to also introduce himself. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Please say hi to our viewers and introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Evelyn.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be part of this show.
Thank you.
And thanks for the great initiative.
Thank you.
Our name's Faris Buyungo. I'm the ambassador of CHY Mall in Kampala here in Uganda. Okay. It is an e-commerce platform like the topic we are going to be talking about today. Okay. We are located at Church House Level 7 for those who want to understand more about e-commerce. We shall also help you understand by the end of this interview here, we shall be understanding what is all about e-commerce and how you can also be part of this revolution that is spreading like wildfire world over. So I'm also a digital marketing specialist. I do digital marketing, I do advertising, and so many other things. And I'm also an advocate for blood drives. I advocate for blood drives. I want to donate blood to save others. Okay. So I'm a very great ambassador also when it comes to that part, helping others, saving their lives.
Okay. So you are totally saving lives holistically.
Yes.
That's good. Now, Horace, yes, we talked some bit about what e-commerce is with Happy and Gerard, but you still can do a recap for those who were not with us last time, who may not have listened to us. Yes. What is e-commerce?
Okay, e-commerce, it is just electronic buying and selling of products online or services online. It must involve internet if you want it to be e-commerce. So there is buying and selling involving data, transactions, and execution of other services electronically. This is the same way things have been. We've been doing them offline without internet. But before we go to that, let me remind you of when did e-commerce come up. E-commerce started, I think, in 1994. It was August 11th, 1994. This gentleman was a musician. He came up with his song, his album on a CD, and he sold it to a friend through the internet. It was called Net Market. That website was Net Market. So that was the revolution of e-commerce. That's when e-commerce evolved, and then we have several platforms coming up today. We shall be also looking at them.
Okay. So when he sold his music online,
it opened eyes.
It opened people's eyes, yes. And it spread like wildfire.
Wildfire.
Okay.
So there came Amazon, Alibaba, Gumtree, name it, Jumia. Locally in the local market, also have self-border. It's also part of e-commerce. You can during COVID, we are ordering products. You send the self-border to buy something, and then they buy. They even deliver. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you can't do a transaction online without leaving the comfort of your home, without moving, you do respect the government guidelines on social distancing. You stay home, but you get a service.
Okay.
You stay home, you get the products you want delivered.
Yes.
Then that is e-commerce.
That's e-commerce.
Yes.
And it's like e-commerce is revolutionizing business.
Yes.
The business world. And unfortunately, most people look at it like it's intrusive. it's they don't want to change. But maybe what we can say is that one of the things which is permanent is change. We cannot do away with it. Now, with maybe somebody, before they make up their minds about what e-commerce, whether they want to join e-commerce or not, maybe they would want to have an informed decision. I mean, some they would want to have some information
about e-commerce before they
make
get
their
involved
yes,
in e-commerce.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's go back about e-commerce. Electronic buying and selling of products online has totally evolved. Gone are the days where you had to move from one door to another to your trading center to purchase something, but you have to do it from home at the comfort of your phone, your laptop, your computer. As long as you have internet, you can do your transactions without physically moving out of your comfort zone. So that is one of the major reasons that is encouraging people to change and also get involved in this concept. Let me give you an example. Remember those days when you wanted to go to China, buy products, and then you are a trader physically, bring them, clear them, and everything. But you don't need to do that nowadays. You just have to sit on your computer, select whatever you want, put it in your basket. At the end of the day, check out, pay that amount, and then everything will get to the comfort of your door or the address. It is stress-free. Stress-free.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, I used to see Alibaba. I used to see eBay. When I was in the States, I could see eBay, Amazon. I did not understand what it was all about until when I got to get information. So you are telling us that information is powerful.
It's power.
It's very necessary for somebody if they want to make up their minds about what they want to do. Now, e-commerce.
Let me tell you an example. E-commerce is part of online business or online marketing nowadays.
Okay.
I have a friend of mine. I told him about the e-commerce concept, and he's still skeptical about understanding how all this thing works, that you can even buy a car from Japan and it is sent here. That is e-commerce.
Yes.
Be Forward accepts those transactions. Just go to MoneyGram, you just go to Western Union, they even accept Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You buy a car from Japan and it is shipped. You pick it from Mombasa or Kampala, depending on where you want it. So it is just recent when we got the lockdown of COVID-19, schools got locked up. Kids are not going to school anymore. He started being stressed. How my kids supposed to keep learning when they're seated at home? Later on, someone gave him a tutor online to teach these kids at home. And then that's when he started understanding this. We can even teach kids online without leaving home. I think this online thing is working. I think e-commerce is real and is thinking twice in participating in e-commerce concept.
Okay. So in this digital era where we are today, it's like everything now is moving digital.
Digitalized, yes.
Everything is being digitalized.
Yes. If you don't change right now, most definitely will change. This is the same mistake Nokia did.
Okay.
When the Android version came up, Nokia was still based on the JavaScript technology. So it took them so long to divert from the old technology they are using to the latest technology that is competing in the market. So by the time they woke up, the sales had gone down. The CEO of Nokia said that is the biggest mistake we made. We didn't change with the trends in the market immediately.
So if you don't change, change will change you.
Yes, for those watching us out there, if you have not looked into this concept of e-commerce, how you can do business online, it is not only the e-commerce platforms you have talked about, the Amazon, Alibaba, Jumia. There's also e-commerce that we can do. we have been advertising your shop online, on your status on Facebook, on Twitter, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. It is also e-commerce. It can also be part of it that can increase on your sales, can increase on the streams of income.
Okay, okay. Now, what are some of the some more of the advantages of e-commerce?
Okay.
We've already talked about increased sales. What else?
It is convenience.
Convenience.
I don't need to leave home
Okay.
if I need to buy something online.
Okay.
For example, I need to buy something, but I may need to incur another cost of moving from one place to another to buy that product. There is another better way the online e-commerce platform is giving us.
Okay.
You don't need to leave your home. Just sit on your phone, place your order, we shall deliver.
Okay.
That is convenience. So
Now,
you cannot compete with the rudimentary way or traditional way of being doing things. You have to wake up in the morning, then drive to the market and buy things, and then you face the jam and those challenges. There's no way you can beat the e-commerce when it comes to convenience.
Okay.
Another one is saves a lot of money.
Okay. How?
There's a lot of middlemen in between the transactions taking place. With the e-commerce, it is eliminating all those middlemen.
Okay.
All you have to do is to take control of your transactions. Meet the real manufacturers or the retailers or wholesalers of those specific products or commodities or a service you need from them. You don't need anyone to connect you. It is just a platform that is bringing you together. It is a one-stop center for everyone. So you are eliminating those extra costs or expenses you would have incurred if you are doing things offline. So for example, here, if you need to buy a land, you need to first sometimes you need to go to some agencies, others, the brokers we have in the market. But if you can get land online, you can get to the real legit website doing these transaction services and product delivery. You just do that from there without any hassle, without having this person increase by this percentage, you know.
Because there are so many middlemen that he has to
so you eliminate all those ones.
Okay.
And then
now, before you go there, but somebody will ask, how sure am I that I'm not meeting fake people online?
Yeah, okay. There are so many fake people online. Websites, there are so many scammers coming up every day. They are not seated, brothers and sisters watching us. They are not seated. All you have to do is to identify. Make your due diligence very much before you do anything, before you put in your PINs, before you put in your card numbers for your banks to make these transactions. So make your research. Ask from a friend who has been doing this thing online. You can go do your extensive research before you put any money in such platforms or websites doing e-commerce. And they must be protected websites. You have to make a survey and then you proceed with the transactions. You not be affected when it comes to that part of scamming your income or your hard-earned money.
Okay. So one of the ways of verifying these platforms is by asking somebody?
No, you may ask someone when it is the real scammer. So all you have to do is for example, I usually, whenever I'm going to download an app in Google Play Store, I look at the reviews from people who are using this app.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot have 1,000 reviews from fake people, all fake people scamming us. I look at the number of downloads. If this app is having, for example, let me talk about the Zoom app. Zoom app is like, it has enabled a lot of businesses work during the period of pandemic. The court sessions were taking place here in Uganda on Zoom. So they couldn't bring prisoners to court because of the lockdown, and then to protect them from taking the virus to other prisoners in the prison. So you see that it is an online thing, but still, if you go to look at the downloads, it has over 100 million downloads. So there's no way that it can have such downloads when it is a fake one. So you should look at, most people don't consider looking at those views and the number of downloads and what people have to say regarding this app or this website. So it is always important once you are downloading an app that side, or you should search review on this, and you also have what other people have to say
about it. Okay, it's one of the safest ways. Okay, you are still continuing with advantages of e-commerce.
Advantages of e-commerce. There is a variety of products. For example, e-commerce, it is an online store, an online platform that connects buyers, sellers, manufacturers all together. So it has a variety of products. How it can have even over 10,000, 100,000, 1 million products online that cannot be put in a physical store.
Yes.
So if you're doing it physically here, you open up your shop in Chikubo, you open up your shop somewhere, you'll be limited by the space you're having to accommodate all those products that we could be interested in purchasing. Yes. Your market could be interested in having. So all you have to do is to make sure that you go online. When you go online, you find a variety that will link you to this store, to the other store, and have a variety of products without having a lot of hassle of identifying where should I get this. Let me give an example. You can find everything you want on Amazon, which you cannot find in a supermarket, which you cannot find in your retail shop, in your home area. Exactly. So it is one of the things that brings us a variety of commodities we can purchase without being limited. And then the other one also is there are majorly 5 reasons. There is a lot of product knowledge on what you're purchasing, unlike when you're buying offline. So you get the quality, the right information in the right time. The right information. For example, I want to buy this bottle of water. I can read through everything. I look at the reviews. What happened to this product? Where is it manufactured? Is it a right one? And then I get a chance also look at the comments of those who have used the product. Someone says, this water is good for my health. Another says, yes, maybe it brings me heartburn. Yes. You understand? Yes. And then you evaluate yourself. Is this the right product for me to purchase? Yes. Which information is lacking when you're doing the offline business? Yes.
Because people buy, they buy benefits.
They buy benefits, but they don't look at the product description most especially. But with the online product description, it's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
Yes.
Because they know that they're reaching out to a wider market.
Yes. And people who are educated, they understand what they want value for their money.
Okay. So, in other words, you're telling us that e-commerce has even become less time consuming.
Less time consuming. It is even becoming an opportunity for people to make money online.
Okay.
So all I have to do is let me talk about drop shipping. Have you heard about drop shipping?
Yes.
Yes.
But for the sake of our viewers, they may not know what is drop shipping.
I may not go into the depth of drop shipping right now due to the interest of time.
Yes.
Let me just hint a little bit. Do you know that you can own a store? You can purchase. You can make an order. Let me assume you want to make hand sanitizers like the bottle you have right there.
Yes.
So that hand sanitizer, you can make your order in China. Yes. And they make for you, they brand for you, your branding, your packaging, whatever you want. Yes. And you send in the stores in UK, in US, on Amazon stores, and they sell for you, yet you are the real owner of these products.
Okay, they're branded for me.
It is business. Yes, they can brand for you what you want, and they put in their store, and then you do the marketing. They put even your products on their online platform. So others can buy from Amazon, but they're buying your own product. You are the person who produced the product, and you send it to the stores.
To the stores.
Without leaving your country.
Just from the comfort of
your bedroom. Phone, your computer, your bedroom. Like that. Business did go under lockdown during the pandemic. Yes. In e-commerce. Jeff Bezos made a lot of sales, tremendous sales during the lockdown. You look at the scenario.
Because everybody was online.
Everyone in US, people are rushing to supermarkets to buy toilet papers. They are wondering how much toilet paper do they need for the lockdown. That was another stress for them. And then others were busy on their phone placing orders online. As others were struggling, lining up on the stores. Yeah. Actually, there are some were fighting for water.
Yes.
Others were busy on their phones placing orders, and the Amazon was shipping for them.
The products
at home, comfortably, without even,
any hassle.
Yeah, with any hassle, and then social distancing themselves. That is the best smart decision they made.
Exactly.
Others died in the course, got the virus during that time was struggling for groceries from stores.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, when you look at people today, they seem still not so much locked up or locked down in the traditional way of doing business.
Yes.
How would you help? How can we help
such
people? Ourselves. Let me say ourselves.
I'm going to give you the company I represent with, I'm just
Okay.
giving you an example.
Okay.
It is in e-commerce.
Okay. Which
Uh,
company is that?
It is CHY Mall. It is
Okay.
formerly called CHY Mall, Century Hengyu Group.
Okay.
It is an online stock center. It has the traditional e-commerce and the new retail model. The traditional e-commerce, this is the same e-commerce concept that we have been using all along since 1994 up to date. But in 2019, Yuan Zhang, the CEO of CHY Mall, came up with a concept which is the new retail model, giving you an opportunity to own a shop online, and then the company sold products for you without leaving the comfort of your home. This is the same thing we do on daily basis. You go look for a shop in the very good geographical proximity, location,
yes.
and then identify the products you have to sell in your shop. Go ahead, find the means of advertising, reaching to your, your market, your audience, your target market group. So, this is hassle free. You just have to get a shop online. You do the buying online, and the company sells them for you. You don't need to go. Gone are the days when you have to move on the streets hawking this and this and that. So you have to have this done at the comfort of your home. During the period of lockdown, this business, online business like e-commerce, like CHY Mall business, was never affected. The shops were always open. They were never locked. We never had curfew. We never had curfew. We worked beyond time.
Yes.
24/7.
Yes.
Earnings were coming in.
Yes.
And everything was moving
Was
comfortably
moving
well.
right from
Very
the
well.
comfort of your home.
Yes.
Okay.
The best smart decision you can make in this 21st century is going online. If you cannot go online today, online will find you wherever you are.
And definitely
We
you
have to
just
be
have
dynamic.
yes. You have to be dynamic. And change, like you say, change. If you don't abide with change, change will change you.
Of course.
But we don't want change to change us the bad way. We want us to be at par with it.
Of course.
Whereby we fit just right in and enjoy the benefits.
And we have different ways of e-commerce. For example, we have business to business.
Okay.
Or different types of e-commerce.
Yes.
You are providing a service or a product to another business. That is business to business.
Business to business. Yes.
We have a business to consumer, B2B,
B2C.
B2C. So the business is providing a product or a service to a consumer.
Okay.
And we have a C2C, that is consumer to consumer. So
Okay.
it is broad. We have the Facebook part of it, Facebook e-commerce. You go post your product online. For example, I post a coat online, and then you put the description of the coat, where to find it. Do you deliver? Should I come self-pick up? You can also identify the means someone can get the coat you're selling online. I'm not necessarily a coat, but any other product of your choice you can afford.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. 4 years ago, people were so much into having shops in town, especially in city centers.
Yes.
But those days are running out. Let me give you an example of Google. During the lockdown, they released some of the employees to go back home in the fact of social distancing and reducing on that crowd at work.
Yes.
Let me hope they remain with the essentials, that the essential employees at the term goes, at the headquarters.
At the headquarters, yes.
But these employees and Google started realizing that they don't need to be at work, report every day. You know the cost you use to, for example, I come from, let's say from Masaka, that's where I come from.
Okay.
I work from Kampala.
Okay.
So to reduce on the cost of transportation and everything, I have to look for a house in the city center.
Yes. Leave your family back
And
home.
leave the family back home so that I'm close to my workplace.
Yes.
I go see the family once in a while. That bonding is going away.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
the family.
So, when these guys were released, they can comfortably work on their laptops in their villages, at the beach, enjoying their soda, like whatever they are doing. So they realized that there is no need anymore to have employees at the headquarters.
At the workplace,
they'll still
physical
stay
workplace.
at their work, at their homes with their families, or on their holidays, vacation, and soon or later, what does it mean? People are going to run away from the city centers if they embrace online business. They go sit at home, they stay on their farms, they do their businesses, they do their conferences at home, and then get back to work.
Exactly. I mean, why
You
would
give
I
a
spend
service
money
from, yes, you
and
don't need
time,
to.
and time to that when I can do it right from the comfort of my home.
It is better that way
So it's actually the new normal,
than your normal.
and that's whether people like it or not.
It is where we are heading.
It's where we are heading.
Yes, as the same thing we've been saying, this is totally off, but it is still online. like the way we've been telling people, time is going to come when the fiat money, the paper money is not anymore. Because in e-commerce, you are doing digital money. We are not sending anyone your fiat, your pay, your notes. You just pay electronically.
You pay electronically.
Yes, that is digital money.
Actually, you are now reminding me, if people are not embracing e-commerce, we are already like the banks. They're already into actually
electronic banking,
e-banking, okay, whereby many branches have been closed. Banks which had many branches have had to close down, simply because they can merge and have all those services in one central place. You see, and
unemployment is coming up.
And unemployment, of course, once many branches are closed, definitely unemployment.
Many people have been crying. Companies have laid off workers in the COVID-19, but it has been an eye-opener for us that what can we really do during this pandemic, during these times of trial. So we have to open our eyes. We have to add on the skills. We have to think big. That how can we still survive even when the jobs are no more? How can we live on the internet? There's a book titled The Internet of Money. If you can go look for it, it is there on Amazon. It is like $6 to $10. Someone can read through The Internet of Money and understand how you can use the internet. You can leverage on the internet to make to add on the streams of income you're having without leaving your job. So it is easy. For example, with my e-commerce trading, I can sit here with you. We are talking, but I'm making money.
You're already earning.
Yes. I can be in the village digging or rearing my goats, but business is running on my phone. If I need to make a transaction, I just pick up the phone and then I make this transaction. I just buy this and the company sells for me. I just do this and I resell it somewhere else. So that's how it is working. People who are still skeptical, who are still scared about taking part in these online businesses, sooner or later they'll also realize that they took long to make the right decision.
Many people are using their phones to take photos.
They're using their phones to take photos. Do you know that those photos we take with our phones, there are some websites that buy for the photos you take? Yes, you just upload it there and they pay you $5, $1. Someone else could be interested in using that photo. If you copyright it very well. But we just don't know. We just take for formality, for slaying.
So how can somebody get this information to whereby they don't use their phones, not just for gossip, not just for taking photos, not just for chatting, you keep loading MBs just for chatting, just chatting away. But how can somebody make money with their phones? How can you help somebody to open up their eyes to see that, yes, that phone of yours.
This phone is a source of income to everyone. So if you have this phone, if you have a phone.
Is it any type of phone?
It's smartphone. You can do business on any phone. But smartphones are going to set you free. It is less stressing. So let me give you an example. You need to read your emails. You can't read your emails from the other phone that is not smartphone, than the other technology of ours we had some time back. So you can make use of a phone to make money. How? Let me give you an example today. I have a YouTube channel. But the reasons why I have a smartphone today, I thought, how can I bring business to my people using my YouTube channel? So I created a YouTube channel that teaches people how they can become successful in e-commerce trading. That is my core topic we always talk about. So this channel at a certain point becomes monetized. There's a procedure we take. 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 viewers, subscribers and what have you. Once you pass that level, the next step is to monetize your videos. What content you are creating. If you are good at creating content, what is good for your audience? It is also making money. You'll make money from your videos. That's why today we have so many upcoming YouTubers, bloggers, and guess what? Even Facebook is monetized today. Instagram is monetized. You can make money. So instead of wasting time going live, making rugambo, you understand, talking about ghosting and what have you, you can talk about something, not paying you for that. How about if you talk about something that can help any other person out there to understand how they can get started from scratch or from grass to grace without without, when you're making money at the end of the day, you are helping someone else out there to get started. At the same time, you are making money from your content.
From your content.
Yes.
Okay. So, somebody can actually make money using their phone.
Using your phone. That was one brief example I gave you.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when I'm going to ask you to talk a little more about your company, which you talked about, CHY.
CHY.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you that privilege.
Thank you very much. I'll be grateful.
Yes. Talk about it. How has it transformed life? I mean, which products are they into? Because I believe for you to be into
e-commerce, you must be having a service or a product.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
So, CHY Mall is called Sanctuary Hengyu Group. It's a Malaysian-based company headed by Chairman Mr. Bencha.
Okay.
He's one of the top entrepreneurs in Malaysia, and the Vice President is Professor Kamal Khan. We have headquarters in Malaysia and also have Africa headquarters located in Ghana.
Okay.
And we have over service centers. Our service centers are those places that help you pick up your products you buy electronically online.
Okay.
So we have over 80 service centers around the world. We have the latest. We have over 5 service centers in US today.
Okay.
And other service centers coming up in the US.
Okay.
And UK is growing. This is growing bigger.
Okay.
People have realized that they took long to understand e-commerce, how it is working. And this concept we are basing on, it was once talked about by Jack Ma. Time is going to come between 10 to 20 years when the traditional e-commerce of doing business is not working anymore. But rather the new retail concept we talk about. What is the new retail concept? It gives you an opportunity to own a shop online by paying once without paying ever again. And then you buy from that shop of yours and the company sells them for you after 10 to 12 days. Okay. And then you get your capital back. Traditional e-commerce.
I mean,
traditionally,
I pay rent every month.
Yes, you have to pay rent every month.
Yet there, I will just pay once.
And then we sell for you.
Okay.
So all you have to do is to own a shop online, get a package of your choice, own a shop online, and then we do the selling for you. What you buy, it's our responsibility to sell them for you. There's no day we have never sold anyone whose products they buy online. Okay. It is usually in the space of 10 to 12 days. And the other thing you should know that whatever you buy and we sell for you, we send a sample as proof that we are a real company. We are a genuine company with a product that is tangible. And these are quantum energy healthy products that we use in our daily lives. Okay. They prevent radiation from affecting us. They prevent bacteria growth, depending on the product you are purchasing.
Okay, so you mean that even during this pandemic season, pandemic era, I can.
We have you have
I'm
made. You are very safe
with a quantum energy product.
Safe with a quantum energy product, but make sure that you sanitize, wear your face masks, do the social distancing, and then work at the comfort of your home. That is the best advice I would give you right now as you are using your quantum energy healthy product. For example, we just released the VIP6 product, which is a faucet water purifier. If you're struggling washing your hands every day, every time you have that, they tell us to wash our hands for at least a minute, to get the virus in case we are having it contaminated in our hands. But with the faucet water purifier, that water is purified in several stages. You can just wash. You just have to put it on your water flow, on your tap. You connect to your tap, and the water runs through the filter. Yes, and then you just consume it. You may not need to boil that water. So it is clean, pure water. It will be better if we wash hands with energized water. Yeah.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Now, as you're winding up Paris, please invite people, because I believe they will want to. We are in this pandemic era, and many people don't see the way out to the next level of income, because, as it were, things fall apart. Things are falling apart. Yet people have families. People have bills to pay. People have to live. But where is the income going to come from? Somehow, somebody must be convinced that I can make money online. I can do e-commerce. Now, since we are not in the lockdown anymore, and we still can have
a limited number of people to talk to about our concept.
Exactly. Yeah. Invite them and tell them what's the kind of services they'll find there.
Okay, thank you very much for that opportunity. Yes, our office is located at Church House Level 7. For those who are interested to learn about e-commerce, we are always Church House, Kampala Road, opposite Bank of Uganda.
That is in Uganda.
That is in Uganda. But we also have other service centers in different countries, as I mentioned earlier. So, if you are interested to be part of this opportunity, you are interested to create another source of income for yourself without leaving your job. For those who are not employed anymore, for those who want to get started, for example, students are seated at home. University students are not earning. They are struggling with data at home to do social media, going live on social media, but they're not earning any money, but they're financially strained and stressed.
And yet their school time is still uncertain.
And we have packages that even fit in their pocket money.
Okay.
We have shops on every VIP level, ranging from a person selling chapati on the street. Okay. We have their shop that they can get them started to also make some money.
Okay.
So we have every package, or depending on what you want. How far do you want to go? How much do you need to earn after 10 to 12 days? The choice is yours. You can have as many shops as you want.
Okay.
But you will never get started until you make a decision that I'm tired of being in this life.
Okay.
And you say, yes, it is today and it is now. I want to make change. Or never.
Okay. But somebody will tell you, Farid. But now you see those things are for the educated. For me, I'm a BBC. You understand when I say BBC? I don't know how to, these things of the internet.
We have a service. We have people helping them on what to do at the offices. So you don't know how to trade. You don't have a smartphone. We have what we call auto trading. The system will automatically place orders for you and drop the profits whenever the selling is done without having any hassle. You can choose to do the auto trading for 50 days or 100 days. So it is by choice. It is not an excuse for anyone who's not literate or having a smartphone, but you're interested in going to a next level of success to say that they cannot get started. Because we help everyone get started. In this, with our company, we are growing together. We are leaving nobody behind if they decide to put one foot in front of the other to get started.
Okay. So anybody, anywhere.
Anybody, anyone.
Once they are willing.
You are willing. It's all about being committed.
And somebody wanting to realize their dream. Somebody having a winning mindset.
Let me tell you something that I forgot.
Okay, tell me.
Residual income is very important in our lives.
Okay.
If I gave you $100 today and $1 forever, what would you prefer?
Of course, they're $100.
Really? $100 today and $1 forever?
No. $1 every day, forever. Yes.
So this is the same thing I'm talking about. You're going to earn. You don't need to bring more money. What you have for you is enough for you. If you want to go bigger, you can do that by choice. This is not a network thing. Many people are skeptical, saying that network marketing, getting people is a little bit hard. But you find them making friends on Instagram as cheap as eating a pie.
And
it is the same thing. Full of contacts. Yes. The question is, how many people have you talked to today about your business? It may not be network marketing. We are all networkers in our normal lives. If you have we've talked about a business directing someone somewhere else, you are doing network marketing for free. How about if you get paid for doing that and increase on your streams of income, create a residual income? You can create passive income for life if you understand this concept. You can make money when you're sleeping. As I'm talking here, I think I'm making some money.
Me too. I'm making some money.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Now, Farid, as we are winding up, please, do you have any closing words for our viewers?
Yes, our viewers, thank you very much for the time. And Pastor, thank you very much for inviting me here. I'm so grateful. I would like to call everyone who's there financially strained. You are frustrated. COVID-19 has taken your job. You don't know the next level of success. You don't know when you are going to get employed again. Bills got to be paid. Rent got to be paid. Let me give you an example before I close. By the time we got from the lockdown, we found most of the offices had closed on the buildings you're operating from. Because your rent was done and they want you to renew. And if you had months that
Areas.
were covered when you are closed, you had to pay the areas for the service you did not consume.
Yes.
So with the stress we are going through, how about if you consider going online, you pay for your shop one time and then you earn for life from your trading. This is the same way we've been doing trading. You buy and sell for a profit. Buy at a wholesale price and then retail and keep your capital back in the business and withdraw your profit. It is the same concept we are using. Don't be scared. Just understand how it really works. If you understand how it really works, it's going to get you to your next level of success. And this is very easy. It only takes 1 to 2 minutes to do your trading online.
Okay.
It does not take forever. And then you get back to your usual course if you are working somewhere else.
Okay.
So I welcome everyone, irrespective of your level of education, your level of income, your financial status. We are going to, if you want to accept this, it is going to delight in you. CHY Mall, e-commerce business and everything. Once you give it an opportunity, you give it a chance, it is going to delight in you and it is going to set you free and it will take you to the next level of success.
Financial freedom.
Financial freedom. It is our major goal here. Everyone's major goal is financial freedom.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Paris. Thank you so much. And as viewers, I believe you've been blessed. And it's now time for us, time for you to make up your mind. For me, I already have my quantum energy ring here with me.
And my quantum energy watch.
I feel so energized, you know?
Yeah.
So, please come and join us. You will not regret. Apart from getting the health bit of it, you are also getting the money. Everybody needs finances in order for them to move ahead. So the question is, where do you want to be? Where is your next level of finances? Where do you want it to be? That's the question which I leave with you. Take up the courage. We've already given you the information. Make that informed decision and let it be now or never. Thank you so much for listening in. And don't forget to sanitize as always and to wear your masks. The pandemic is still here with us. We are in this pandemic era. But while we are still with it, you must be earning money. Thank you so much. God bless you.